Minnie, my sweetheart. Right there. There she is.
Hold up. Hey. Oh, my be thinking we.
Oh, sorry. My bad. He waves. The greatest intro of any live stream. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Park Talkin', Park Hoppin' live stream.
Nice.
Today's a special day. Chris is happy. We're all happy. It's Mario Day.
Hey, Mario Day. That's why I got the hat on. Look.
Celebration of Mario Day.
For those that don't know what Mario Day means, it's
I'll let you
because
do
it's
that.
March.
Let me put my hat on too.
Sure. Yeah, Jay's putting a hat on that I got for him. But yes, it's March 10th, Mario Day, which spells out MAR10, Mario. So therefore, it's Mario Day. It's something that the people in the West, came up with, and Miyamoto approved of it. And so it's a thing now. However, we didn't really get much news thus far throughout this day. Not the parks. Not much online. They did reveal a Mario Kart Lego set, which I am not so interested in. And in fact, it was revealed 3 days ago. So I don't know who the heck is working at Nintendo that's leaking everything, but they need to get checked. But yeah, overall, I'm excited. Yes, Jay, I'm ready.
I mean, he was part of Donkey Kong, so.
He was. That's where his first appearance was in Donkey Kong. You're right. I got that for Jay.
I know. So I had to wear it at least once.
You know, when I put it on, I couldn't feel anything at the top. I was bumping into people.
It's very soft.
Yeah. Plushy.
Helmet. Real Steven TV for 2. I won't be wearing this the whole time, chat. Don't worry. Hey, Jay.
Send super chats to keep it on.
Krista. Happy Mario Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, someone's got to send a 50 at least. It's hot on my head. Keenan says for Krista, not for anybody else. Thanks.
Keenan. Shout out, Keenan. Love you.
And Rover Boy becomes a new member. Thank you so much.
Shout out.
You know, before we get into the theme park stuff, I want to share with Vosh and see what he thinks about this.
Please.
Yesterday, I went to my P.O. box. And someone sent me a unique gift. Probably the most unique gift I've ever received at a P.O. box.
The gift of joy?
It's something. That's what I got.
Whoa. Gremlins, right? Whoa, that's really something right there.
That's a big prop.
Yeah, that must have been a lot in shipping. Wow.
Is that feet?
What's it made out of?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
It's pretty big.
Wow.
Is that from
Doug
the
says
movie?
lucky. I don't know, like, where do you put this? I think I'm going to put this in like a random window in the house. when people walking by.
Wow,
you know?
You'll scare them.
Yeah, next time Krista comes over, I'm going to get her to take a picture with it. So.
That's me, like, at night. That's me at night.
What? This is Krista at night. I don't think so.
If you don't feed me, it's the opposite.
Fantastic. Get those super chats in. We don't want Krista
really heavy
going that way.
Yeah.
Really heavy. All right, I'm going to take this off. Sorry. Hot in here. Like I said, $50, I'll put it back on. But other than that, thank you. It is a nice. This is good for the winter. I will say that.
Keep you warm.
I don't know about the summer. Maybe I'll wear it the first day I go to Epic. I'll just rock it and just
please
hope
do
for the best.
Yes.
You know. Hey, we've got someone in the back who's upside down.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey.
What's going on?
Let me try something.
He's muted. He's figuring out the audio issue.
And the video.
Hear me now?
I hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you're sideways.
What's up, guys?
You're sideways.
Oh no! What do I do this?
There you go.
There we
There you go.
I guess because you're on a phone, doesn't matter. It'll still do you vertical.
Right.
Oh, where are you?
Nice hat.
Thanks. Here at California Adventure for the food and wine, park hopping vlog, that sort of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you guys up to?
How do you like it so far?
I already tried some food items. Pretty good. I tried. There was a slider, and then we tried some mac and cheese, steak mac and cheese, and then some lemon pepper jack wings. So some good stuff going on here.
How are the prices?
I think it's a little bit more expensive than last year. For the sip and savor pass.
California's always a
So
little bit more expensive than Epcot, by the way, guys. Just so you know.
yeah, I have to try Epcot because I hear Epcot is much better.
Yeah, I was just there. And I had the fruit sushi. Nothing compares to the fruishi. I think it's what they properly say.
We have that video uploaded.
Yeah,
So if you want to check that out, you can.
Yeah.
The frushi. So, Ivan, are you gonna hang out with us?
Well, I'm just stopping by to say hi. I'm gonna get this vlog for park hopping, and I'll still be in the chat. So just tell
Can you
chat.
turn the camera around so we can see?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can do something. Yeah, there's a lot of people here.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Got Cars Land right there, and I found a nice spot right here when you can chill. So it's actually for a Monday. For a Monday, it's actually really busy, and I think maybe the food and wine has something to do with it.
Interesting. Well, don't drink too much.
Oh, I'm the designated driver today, so
Okay.
that ain't happening.
All right, good for you. Good for you.
All right, then. Well, I'll see you guys. I'll be in chat and look forward to that vlog. Check out Jay's vlog and Vash.
Looking forward to your vlog, man.
Yeah, should be out this week.
Awesome, brother. Awesome.
Thank you,
Well, I'll
Evan.
see you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you guys.
Bye.
I'm just gonna remove him. There you go. Yeah, it's been kind of big. I think spring break's getting ready to start soon. For different counties, spring break averages from like next week all the way through Easter and even the week after Easter, all depending on where you live. So I don't know about you guys in chat when the school spring break starts, but theme parks get pretty busy around that time as well, and then it kind of falls off a little bit, and then it's high pace all the way through summer. Yeah. Jay can talk sometimes. That's for
sometimes.
Sure. You know. Oh no, Lulu, what did you do? Lulu.
Hey, Lulu Blue knows what's up. Put that hat back on, banana boy. Let's go.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Jay's new name, everybody, banana boy.
You got
Shout out to
right
DK.
Oh man.
He's the leader.
You got to start doing it at that park place, man. You bring in like the 50s, you know?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Banana boy.
I guess it's better than the onesie, so it's not terrible. How can anyone, people are going to turn into this later and be like, how can I watch this? Lulu Blue and $50 can't stay, but put the hat on. Thank Thank you.
Celebratory dance.
I mean, all right.
Jay's thinking hat.
The first article of business is the destruction of rivers of America. And yesterday, yesterday at the it looks crooked in the camera. There we go. Lou says have fun, chat. Yesterday at the SXSE, is that how you say it? The
South by Southwest.
Yeah. They announced this is going to replace the Rivers of America, and this is kind of like what it's looking like now. This was put out by Disney Parks, and this is the video here of pretty much what it's gonna be.
Oh my.
Instead of the riverboat and Tom Sawyer's Island and probably another little part as well.
These Imagineers are testing the track for a new off-road rally ride coming to Magic Kingdom. Our creative team researched trails in Sedona, Arizona, identifying speeds, measurements, and terrain to inspire the movement of the ride vehicle. Now,
you see that? You can just go to Arizona to experience this.
control
Yeah, that's right.
create our favorite off-road elements and tell a story through movement. This helps us test and adjust the ride track to make sure every bump and turn is as much fun as possible before we start 3D modeling for construction. Every ride through gives us a better understanding of how the attraction will feel. We can't wait to share more updates with you as we develop.
I don't know what to say. This is a horrible idea.
I agree. I am not excited for it. I don't like the bumpy rides. So this is a pass for me personally. Not excited.
I hate this idea, to be honest with you. The early reports suggested, I believe, I don't want to name the outlet who had that story, but early reports suggested that this was going to be a trackless ride vehicle type system, which would have been just, I mean, there's no way that would have been a thing. They did actually release a little bit of behind the scenes in terms of the model that they're using. And it looks like a track will be involved, so at least in terms of reliability, that's somewhat better. But this right here, to replace the Rivers of America? I mean, in what world does this make sense? To quote Jim Shaw, actually.
Yeah.
What if it rains?
Mud.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it going to be just fake mud?
It has to be fake mud. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that they do this.
Look, you got to back up the stream. It's the only way to explain why I have this thing on my head. I'm sorry. It's just,
It's Mario Day. That's all you got to say.
So, Rivers of America is the giant ferry boat with its own river. If you've never done it, it's a nice, relaxing ride that goes around, and it shows some of the old classic animatronics, and it takes you around Tom Sawyer's Island. Which you could go and visit Tom Sawyer's Island, and they're going to dig that all up and replace it with a fake dirt track with cars. I don't know, man. Like, it's just I don't know why they think this is a good idea. Allegedly, it's supposed to look something like this. So that's what they're gonna bring in, dirt and mud to Magic Kingdom.
Well, okay, and they were very clear, by the way. They were like, "Oh, we're not gonna do Radius Springs Racers. Oh, they're in Cars Land. We're not gonna do that." And it's like, well, that's the thing that everybody kind of loves or loves right now, right? Whenever they visit Disney California Adventure, it's like a must-do item right there. You got to see Cars Land. No, we're gonna take this story off-road. We're gonna bring a new story to it, and it's like.
Is that Jonas again?
It always happens with you, Jay. No, it's just a random play right there. I do apologize. But everybody is in love with Cars Land. Everybody is in love with Radiator Springs Racers. We're not going to get that, though. And that's really the most unfortunate part about this. We're going to get a brand new concept, brand new story, maybe ties in with Cars 4. I'm not sure. But, I mean, apparently this takes off of planes as well, which is a very bizarre choice, and it might be more substantial than what you're looking at, but this is essentially what we're going to get.
So there is a lot of negative feedback when they released that video, some of which I can't show on this family-friendly channel. Not only from people that like the Magic Kingdom, we're talking like everyday Disney adults that go all the time saying, this is a terrible, terrible idea. Why do you not listen to people when we tell you this is not what we want? We want you to fix the park. Everything's not working. It looks a little trashy. What are you guys doing? And it's like, I don't understand why they don't see that. and go, it'll be right, it'll be all right, it'll be all right, it'll be all right, it'll be all right. Eric, for $777, I have about 1,000 hours on 4 wheels on trails and hills in the woods of Wisconsin. You usually need about 20, 30 miles an hour to scare the co-rider, or 20 degrees. Great. No, this is a ride designed for children and adults alike. So
Yeah, it's for the family. It's for grandma to go on, you know.
yeah, it's gonna go slow. So it's not
Can't make it a bumpy ride.
I just love this, how it's like, oh well, we went out to Arizona to get the feel for this thing, and it's like, you have Indiana Jones, and you have these dinosaur Animal Kingdom. Again, these are things that you did 30 years ago now. This isn't revolutionary tech here, so I don't know if that's necessarily a selling point in this regard. Then again, I mean, Walt Disney was responsible for Tom Sawyer's Island. He designed it and so forth. So to take out something that's so connected to Walt for this is a very strange move. Sorry, Jay, I apologize.
No, you're right. It's very strange. Here's some of the comments. This is Braden. You're already building a bumpy thrill ride featuring Indiana Jones at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Nobody besides Jeff. I don't know who this is.
Valley, the head of Walt Disney World.
Oh, I should know that, shouldn't I? Ask for something like this to completely replace Rivers of America. There's pro, says meh. Pretty much. Imagine thinking replacing Rivers of America is a good idea. There's tugs. Nobody wants this.
Nobody.
Pass. I speak for all Cars fans when I say
Oswald.
we don't want this. Give us Radiator Springs and Hollywood Studios. They have the land there. I don't know why they don't do that. No one wants this. Cool. Now put it somewhere that isn't Rivers of America. So yeah, here's a picture. Here's a picture of Rivers of America.
Classic.
So, and it isn't like Rivers of America is empty every time I go. So I've done it multiple times, and it isn't like it's empty. So, man, it's just gonna look so weird when they put those giant green walls up and they just drain that swamp and just knock it all down. That is I have no words, man. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this one. I don't know how we can make this any clearer to you. We don't want this.
They're basically ruining the park is essentially what they're doing.
Yeah.
People aren't happy. Their own fans aren't happy. Who are they catering this to? And it's, in my opinion, just a way for them to create something new out of panic because of Epic Universe. That's just my opinion. That's what I believe.
You are correct, though.
That's what I think is going on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe that. I believe that completely. That they are scared to death of Epic.
And they're copying a lot of stuff from Epic as well, because beyond this is all to provide access for Villains Land, which is, essentially the a monster's take on the Disney characters, right? That's Darkmoor or Dark Universe and so forth. So copying that. We are hearing rumors of maybe a hotel beyond that as well, connecting directly to the park. Well, where have we heard that before? Helios, right? So we're taking all these cues from Universal, which is very, very funny. Yes, this is a direct response, I think, to Epic Universe, what they're investing in and so forth. They want to maximize the revenue potential out of Magic Kingdom. They want to maybe expand capacity, but they want to sell Lightning Lanes. They want to increase ROI, and so this is what you're seeing right here. It's terrible. I mean, the comments on Instagram are even worse. So people might be looking at those people that you featured right there, Jay, and say, well, it's just Twitter, they're always negative, whatever. No, Instagram, which is far closer than I think to their key demographic that they want to have at these parks, right? I think TikTok is going to be their number one, but number two is going to be Instagram. They were even more brutal than Twitter, which is very surprising to see. Oh, yes, absolutely. On the post that had the same footage. I mean, they were very, very brutal. Nobody likes this. Nobody loves this. It's just not very popular at all. Apparently, they've heard the feedback, though, and they're proceeding forward with it anyway.
Wow.
That's the thing with Disney. Once they make an idea, no matter how bad it is, they're so prideful that they won't change it.
Yeah.
that they're just like, I'm going to go through it.
That also applies to their movies as well.
Correct.
Not just their parks.
Great
It
point.
goes to everything else.
And when you look like,
Ubers.
not to compare it, but I mean, like, take Sonic. When Sonic's first movie came out, everybody said, we don't want this. And they said, we hear you loud and clear.
Yep.
Give us 6 months. We're going to change it and we'll be back. They came back and now look, we're getting
A
we're on
fourth
movie
film.
4 coming up.
Yeah. And now they're also trolling other like studios for it too. Like when the Shrek 5 trailer or teaser trailer dropped, I mean, they were trolling the heck out of it because of the response of the internet. They're like, hey, maybe you should fix this. Listen to the fans. Do something. It's pretty funny.
It is. But it's so true. Yeah, listen, you got to go to the beginning of the stream on how this thing got. It's Mario Day. That's all I'll say. FG1 Astro
Thank
gifted
you.
5 memberships to the channel. Woo!
And Ivan gifted 10 as well, I believe.
Oh my gosh, Ivan, what are you doing, man? You don't have to do that.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't think I've ever been on a ride that somebody screamed like that.
Neither have I.
Usually when Krista gets scared, she tucks.
Yeah. If I'm with someone, I'm grabbing their
waits-
arm and I'm
waits for
digging
it
my
to be
face in their
over.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't scream, I don't shout. I pray that I don't throw up.
Has the villain arc ended for Jay? No. But someone paid $50 for me to put this on my head. So money does talk around here. I learned that from our boss and CEO, Jeremy.
That's it.
Geeks and Gamers. So yeah, I'm not happy, but it is Mario Day. What are you gonna do? Listen, man, I'm streaming with Krista and Vat. Like, I'm very happy. It's not Ryan, you know. Come on. So
Happy.
that's how it is. That's how it is. Disney also revealed some of the other rides coming to Disney California Adventure, and I found this kind of funny as well. I might pull up. Bosh, you might want to get your tweet because I think it's perfectly, and then we'll show it.
Please. Yep.
After I play this,
Of course.
Disney shared a new look at development of the Avengers Infinity Defense, the attraction coming to Avengers Campus at Disneyland California Adventure Park. In the ride, you'll assemble with the Adventures and battle King Thanos across multiple worlds. All right, here's the video.
Given story scripts and concept artwork to start from. How do you approach meeting these really challenging requirements?
We do a lot of mock-ups, making sure that every step of the way we're trying to adhere with the core of the story as much as possible.
Does it always work out great the first time?
It never works out. The
course
first
not,
or second
right?
time.
So how do you get to
third
that
time.
final product?
It's iteration, working very closely with the creative team, the story writers, making sure that we're manifesting their vision physically.
Magic.
Okay. I want you guys to pay close attention to this buggy right here. This is supposed to be a brand new ride. Someone already got it.
Yep.
What?
This is supposed to be a brand new ride. It is a 3D. They showed off the 3D glasses.
Yep.
And this is very similar to the rides at Universal, such as
Spider-Man. Transformers.
Transformers.
Yeah.
I have photos of
Spider-Man.
in my tweet there.
Yeah. Where's your tweet?
It's in the private chat.
No, show it. You can share it.
Oh,
I
sorry.
get it.
StreamYard's been acting a little bit funny, so
I got you.
put it better in your hands.
Yeah, you said it perfectly here. That would have been far more impressive if Universal hadn't already done this over a quarter century ago.
Yeah.
The lack of ambition, especially when considering the truly groundbreaking experience we could have had instead of this, is truly something. Yeah, this is the Spider-Man ride. They call it the Scoop.
It's off the same property as well. It's off Marvel. So that's the crazy thing. Now, here's the interesting thing about this. Okay, yes, I mean this is a take on Spider-Man and Transformers. I know people have talked about that as well, and this apparently is a carryover from like Peter Pan that we have over at Tokyo Disney Sea with their Fantasy Springs area right there. But what's most disappointing about this is not just the lack of ambition, but also, as I referenced in the tweet, what we could have had. The idea before this is kind of what's interesting about, the Imagineer saying, it never works out the first time. The first version of this would have been a very, very cool attraction. So imagine getting into like a Star Tours, right? A Star Speeder 3000 with that kind of configuration. Of course, this time it's a Quinjet. But you actually put on like a 4-point harness, which is a little bit interesting. Usually it's like a seatbelt, right? In the middle of that attraction, as you visit Wakanda and tour it, a battle would have broken out, and they would have asked you to be part of that battle. And that that Star Tours like experience would have then transformed while you're still sitting into like a flight of passage situation. I mean, it was unbelievably ambitious, very, very cool. Would have combined two distinct ride systems, and it would have been awesome. Unfortunately, we get, Spider-Man 25 years too late.
Yep.
Next, they'll showcase their newest technology, singing animatronics. Yeah. How is Disney not embarrassed? I don't know, but
They're
it's just
prideful.
like it's
Tubers.
It's literally the same thing. Like they're not even hiding it. Look, there's Billy sitting in the chair, and then there's the seat that you get in for Spider-Man and Transformers at Universal and Islands of Adventure. Now, Spider-Man is definitely one of the more popular attractions at Islands.
Yeah.
Chris
My
has done
favorite.
it.
That's
one of
my
your
favorite
favorites.
one. Yeah.
So, but again, yeah, you're right. It's been around for a long time. They have updated the 3D since, but it is the.
Do you know why the 3D was updated?
No.
It's interesting because Bob Iger was negotiating with, I believe, Brian Roberts for the rights for Marvel back from Universal. Because remember, when they acquired Marvel, that outstanding contract with Universal for Marvel properties and so forth that took place in Florida, it was something that excluded Disney from doing the same thing with Walt Disney World, right? So they have the exclusive rights to Marvel characters, IP, and so forth in Florida. So they were trying to get that back. And apparently, negotiations didn't go well. Apparently, I think Brian Roberts wanted them to cancel the Oz Great and Powerful film. That didn't happen. But in response to those negotiations going south, well, that's when Universal decided to reinvest into their Spider-Man attraction, just as a kind of F you to Iger and say, yeah, you know what? We're keeping this for the long haul.
The rumor, what I heard was, as well, from the people that work there, is that somewhere in the back, they have a whole Cybertron ready to go in case they were going to lose Marvel.
Right.
That's why the Transformers ride is pretty identical to the Spider-Man ride. They were just going to flip it over. They were going to paint the Hulk purple and just move the Marvel stuff down and put they have like the same type of artwork, but with Transformers. So they were ready to like flip it if they needed to in an instant, but that didn't work. They got to keep Marvel, so they put Transformers on the other side. So now they have both. And like, this is me riding the ride when Krista won't ride with me. I'm all alone, but at least I look.
Pretty much, yes. I'll be waiting.
I'm in the front row, far left.
Yeah. And I'm waiting at the exit where the merch
in
is.
the shop.
Yeah.
He's in the shop buying stuff while I'm just sitting there smiling.
So far alone.
Oh. What's up, Linko Kenobi for $10? Hey Jay, did you see Tyler Dean McDowell music video title? What Walt would say? It's pretty good. Hello, Krista. Keep up the good work. See you in Orlando around April 30th. Jay, hail the 199. I have not seen that music video.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll get you a link.
Is it good? What does he talk about? Like
Oh yeah, he basically talks about how, what are you doing, Bob? I mean, why are you destroying these parks? He has lines in there like, for example, the Polynesian DVC tower. He's like, it's looking like a Holiday Inn. I'm worried about Jose and friends, and Trader Sam's was taken out because he didn't fit in. It's a pretty good
He
song.
did
I
a
mean,
whole
it really is.
song about the theme parks.
Yeah,
A
it's
country
good,
music singer did a song about the theme parks.
and it's really good.
Ain't that
I was surprised myself.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
That's pretty wild. Well, they also shared. I didn't see that Linko Kenobi, but I will. I'll check it out. Yeah, happy Mario Day. That's why I'm wearing this on my head.
Hey,
Also, Lulu paid me $50 to do it, so there you
Yeah.
go.
perfect.
I don't know if you could take me serious or not, but
I do, honestly.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Hmm.
Well, before we get into the other ride announcements, something horrible happened at Epcot a couple days ago, and it made the news. I'm not sure. I'm not going to show any pictures or video, but the article says Cosmic Behind. It's actually called Cosmic Rewind. A guest poops all over the floor and walls of Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, and people kept standing there. I don't know why they didn't shut the line down, or there's videos. There's TikTok videos. There's everything. People were gagging, and
Ugh.
they showed it, and it was it wasn't me, because I know someone was going to say, was it you, Jay? No, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. But I'm going to give everybody a quick tip. If you are in line and you have to go to the bathroom, you are allowed to tell a cast member that you can't hold it, and they will put you back in your place in line. That is
Really? Okay, some people probably don't know that.
yeah.
I
That's
didn't know
why
that.
I was letting people know. Now, some of the longer lines, people might not know, but Flight of Passage has a restroom break.
Oh yeah.
In the middle,
Mm-hmm.
right? In the middle of it. So, but people might not know that there's a bathroom break in the middle at all. So,
So
here, I'm
when
going to add
examining
let me
Oh,
add
yeah,
yours.
please. No video of the actual incident itself, but this is people surrounding what took place here, and you can see the reactions. They basically speak for themselves. I will say, in this part of the attraction, it might be a little bit difficult to get a hold of a cast
That
member
is
from
true.
there. If
you are
do,
correct.
But I love how you're putting that out there. I think it's very important for people to know that. Also, too, it's interesting. My mother brought this up, and I think it's pretty good food for thought. With the Disability Access Service, it used to be, and for those who aren't familiar, DAS, or the Disability Access Service, was a service provided for the disabled in order to reserve a time in advance for attractions, so that they could rejoin and ride those attractions without having to wait in maybe the 1 to 3 hour queues that sometimes form for this specific attraction. Well, when they limited that service to people who were on the spectrum, and that being autism, that took out a lot of people who used it for IBS, interestingly enough. Or those kind of related issues. And I do have
People
to
with
wonder.
bowel issues no longer can skip the line. You got to hold it.
Right. And I do wonder if that had anything to do with this particular situation, because I will say this, when examining the video footage, unedited, unlike what you're seeing on screen right now, due to the quantities that people were subjected to there, I do wonder if it was a child or an adult. I kind of lean towards the adult, and maybe,
Yeah, I think it was an adult, because
Right.
it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was so much I couldn't even blur it for this video. I had to take
It was
it in totality.
it was a lot.
So, well, I do wonder if
but
the
people were
situation-
dedicated, and they braved the line to get on the ride.
Well,
Yeah.
when you're committed, you're committed.
When you're committed, you're committed.
I would have left I would have looked at Jay and be like, Jay, I'm out. That's it. I'm done
why
for
was
the
it
day.
on the
That
wall?
stuff too.
I don't know. I don't have all that information. I'm sorry, but it was on the wall from the windows to the walls.
Do you think that person's ever going to go back to Disney? I'd be so ashamed. You know what I mean? Like, I would never show my face.
Listen,
There's
me and
people that
Krista
saw.
were leaving Epcot one day, and there happened to be a woman wearing white, and she's like, "Jay, look at that," and I'm like,
Nah, this is what happened. So we were walking. I stopped Jay. He kept walking. I stopped him. I pulled him back. I'm like, if you don't see this now, you're not going to believe me. I was like, look at 3:00 right now. And there's a woman who was wearing white, and not just white, tight white shorts. And she was bending over, and there was pudding in the middle. And it was a lot of pudding. And Jay was so disgusted. I was disgusted. We couldn't believe it. Crazy.
it was rough. And she was just having a normal day.
She kept bending over. I thought it was a prank. It probably was, but it was a lot.
Yeah, wearing white to a park is a dangerous thing.
Oh yeah, that's a recipe for disaster right there.
Some
Just
people get away with
imagine.
it.
You know, ride vehicles. I think about ride vehicles. I think about tracking this stuff.
Sitting down on the. Oh gosh, it was probably her. It was probably that lady.
It was one of the nastiest things I personally have ever seen, and I've seen kids and people throw up after rides. So you know, that was
a lot of
things I've ever
pudding.
seen. Yeah, there was. Speaking of pudding,
Hang on.
Yes, folks, we only have high-class stuff on this show.
There you go. There you go.
That's another theme park tip. Don't wear white, please.
Please, no.
Oh.
Even I'm not that brave.
If you can help it. I mean, you could rain. Sometimes it's see-through if it gets wet. Things like that. It's like you don't want to wear white. Anyway, I talked a little bit of this on Geeks and Gamers Daily, but we were going to bring it up here on the theme park channel. There will be a video out on this at 4:00.
That's right.
You want to see me and Ryan's take. They have announced the new Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run adventure featuring Mando and Grogu. I don't know if Krista has done this ride yet.
I have not. No.
Yeah. Not really her thing. So it's where you get to pilot the Millennium Falcon. And so they're changing it up now to coexist with the movie. And it is going to be a brand new attraction that opens the same day as the movie opens. Now, I believe, and this is my own opinion, and I have no concrete evident facts, but this is what I truly believe, is that the reason why they're opening up the same day as the movie is because they don't want their movie being spoiled. Mm-hmm. I believe that Han, Luke, and Leia is going to be in the Mando movie. I could be wrong.
Wow.
I could be wrong, and I will admit, hey, I got that one wrong. But
make a lot of sense though.
Who's flying that Falcon? At the theme park, it's the guests that fly the Falcon. But you also got the Razor Crest here, which was blown up in season 2 of Mando. And you got Cloud City, which is from Empire Strikes Back, the original trilogy.
Oh, wait, Jay, we just figured it out. You know who's flying the Millennium Falcon in the movie? The
Lando.
guests. Oh, it's going to be this. Oh, yeah, Hondo got this new crew here flying the Millennium Falcon. And it's like, oh, that's a reference to the actual attraction. There you go.
It's going to be very weird to have Hondo in there as well. Like, that doesn't make... The timeline's all messed up. Is it? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they'll make it work. I don't know.
They take it.
Yeah, would he be alive back then in Return of the Jedi?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah. I guess he
Hondo was put in the what is it? Smuggler's Run attraction when that attraction debuted in 2019, 2020. That was set to take place between 8 and 9, right? So that's way after the events of Mando. So there you go. So it technically fits, but.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if he's still alive because they are shattering the timeline finally at Galaxy's Edge. So congratulations. Makes no sense. I took Chris to the Galaxy's Edge. She asked for Darth Vader merch, and they had to pretend that they didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
because
pathetic.
even the people that work there have to live in a timeline between The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. I don't understand it. It's weird, but here we are.
Yeah, but I tried to play it up. I was like, "Hi, my little cousin is looking for a Darth Vader toy," and they're like, we're
Yeah.
not in that timeline. Sorry, we don't have that here." I'm like, "I came all the way here to the Star Wars theme park. You tell me you don't got that here?" They're like, "No, sorry." I'm like, where do I find it then? Walmart? Why did I pay all this money? So it's pretty crazy.
It's terrible. It's the worst timeline too, by the way.
Yeah.
When everybody's dead.
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
very
perfect time.
It's very weird. Anyway, so this is the other concept art, which proves that the Death Star didn't incinerate at the end of Return of the Jedi. It just blew up into a few pieces. That's just floating around the galaxy there. You could see TIE fighter ships broken. There's an X-Wing up here that's broken. And this is concept art for the ride, not the movie.
Yeah.
I made that mistake earlier in Daily, but Ryan quickly corrected me. But yeah, this is the where I guess you'll be flying through that to get to Cloud City. And then there's this. I'm assuming that's Tatooine.
Yeah.
But it could be Jakku. I don't know. Whatever they want to add to it.
What about that one planet that did have a sandcrawler on it that they found Grogu on?
That had Jawas as well.
Yeah, Jawas and
Krista flying the Millennium Falcon. If we get there one day and there's like no lines, I'll get her to fly the ship.
Yeah, one day.
It's
Nice.
I will never trick her into riding. I didn't mean to actually trick her into riding Cosmic Rewind. I had a brain lapse that day. But I'll never do that again.
Mm-hmm.
But I find it anyway, I find it interesting that you got the Falcon with the wrong satellite dish. You got the Razor Crest, which is destroyed. This looks like an Imperial shuttle. This is Cloud City. And when they made this announcement, Jon Favreau says it's really not retelling the movie, but it's like a side mission that happens during the time of the movie. So is he saying that the Falcon's going to be in the movie? I think so. That's what I think. So that's what I think. That's why they're not releasing it until the day of the film. If not, they should release it sooner to hype up people to go see the movie. But they're doing it the same day. Any thoughts on that? Anybody? Or
they needed a new mission for this 5 years ago. I mean, that's really where we're at right now. So to wait an entire year and change for this, I mean, it's long overdue, that's for sure. The entire premise of Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run was that it was modular from the get-go, and a lot of the switches and functions within those pods still haven't been activated for for the one mission that they do have. So I am excited that we're going to get something new from that, because I think the ride has kind of run its course in terms of like the popularity, fandom, and excitement and exuberance and so forth. But it's just overdue. Razor Crest and Mando, it's a good way of going. But now what? We're gonna have 2 attractions that reference Mando, Star Wars attractions, that is, Star Tours, and this now. Okay.
And that have Mandalorian in it. Yeah. Yep.
My question to you, Jay, is which are you going to go see first? The movie or go on the ride?
I'm going to pick Krista up and we're going to make a whole day of it. A Baby Yoda day.
No.
Nice.
We'll make a Baby Yoda day of it.
Dang.
Gonna go to
all
Disney
right.
Springs and then take the bus all the way to Hollywood Studios.
That's
and ride
it.
the ride.
All right.
And look at Sensei Paws with...
Hey! Thank you.
Brother, you didn't have to do that, man. Thank you. Tony says, I'll be in Orlando late May. I'm mad about Epic Universe. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, sorry to hear that. I'll be there.
I'm very
in
excited
late May.
about it. If you can get in, I mean, that's the thing. Linko says, what's up, everyone? Epic Universe, here I come.
Yeah.
Yeah, happening. I can't wait to go, to be honest. Speaking of Star Wars, actually, I thought I didn't have a lot of food, but I was wrong. Here is the food guide to the Season of the Force.
Oh,
Disneyland.
Only in Disneyland. I don't know why they don't do it here. But
you guys used to have Star Wars weekends, and for some reason, dropped that whole thing, which was very popular. And we have Season of the Force now at Disneyland.
It makes too much sense. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's because we didn't show up for their hotel, and now they're mad at us. So they're like, we're not doing anything for you guys in Orlando.
Star Wars hoopla.
We got.
Oh my gosh.
That's Star Wars food.
Apparently. What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's chili noodles.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see if I can blow this up a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They served that on Tatooine, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they were eating.
Yeah.
Sure.
Here is the. I've never had this. This is the green milk with chili lime seasoning.
Mango poppin'. Oh gosh, no. That sounds like a disaster at a theme park. See, if you drink that and then you go on Cosmic Rewind, you're gonna have what happened to that one person in that video that we were showing. So don't drink that. This is why this is happening at the theme parks. They're selling food like this. Drinks like this.
Have you had the milk, Vosh, at all?
I have had the blue milk and never again.
Yeah, it's a one and done for me. It was like, you know what they used to sell, but they stopped selling it because nobody was buying it. They used to sell it by the liter.
Ugh.
You could get a quarter liter of the blue or green milk in a special, like, it looked like a milk jug, like a small milk jug.
Really?
Yeah. And people would drink that all day in 100-degree weather. It's a disaster. Wait, it's not really milk. It's
Why would you subject yourself to that?
I don't know. It's
powdered milk.
It's whatever it is.
I think I have.
Here's some of the new alcoholic drinks.
Oga's Cantina. Okay.
Yeah, Minute Maid lemonade with strawberry flavor and yogurt-filled popping spears. Oh, that's just Pop Rocks. That's all that is. They do that in a lot of the Star Wars drinks. They put Pop Rocks in it to make it that Star Wars effect. Here's some of the coffees. What the heck is that thing?
Oh, is that a corn dog? No. Yeah, wait a minute.
Cheese skewer with crispy potato.
Okay.
And mustard cheese dipping sauce.
Yeah, it looks like one of those Korean corn dogs, but I guess it's filled with cheese instead.
I think I saw Luke Skywalker eating one of those in A New Hope.
Actually, that Cocoa Puff coffee, I guess it looks like, that doesn't look too bad, I will say.
Actually, that is very popular here in Orlando. So
yeah. Okay.
Anyway, for what it's worth. People drink that one a lot. It's got the little cereal cocoa.
Yeah, that looks good. And I'm not a coffee person, so. Oh, what is that mess? Holy carp.
That's what Jabba the Hutt eats.
Ew.
That is okay. We got the Galactic Gyro Burger.
Loaded Outpost fries. Is that what that is?
Loaded, yeah. Crinkle cut fries and onion rings topped with barbecue pulled pork, cheddar, Jack blend, pickled red onions, roasted corn, sour cream drizzle, and green onions
for garnish. Holy carp! Could you imagine eating on that and then just going on a ride right after? Oh my gosh, I can't. No, too much for the stomach.
Pizza the Hut. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Pizza the Hut.
No.
What is this green drink? Pistachio cherry parfait.
It's a cake, I think. It's a
layers of pistachio mousse, red velvet cake, cherry pie filling, chocolate pearls, and chocolate popping sphere. Actually,
popping. Oh, I don't know.
That's Pop Rock. You ever had Pop Rocks?
I don't want it in a cake, but yeah, I've had it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
they do put it on everything, don't they? Ooh.
In Star Wars land, they do. I guess they think it's
too much.
One of the planets. I don't know. Coca-Cola slushy served with Darth Vader lightning saber swizzle stick. Where's that picture at?
Oh, wait. I think Ivan shared that this morning. Let me check and find it because Twitter was down for quite some time. Or was it on Instagram? Ivan, are you still in chat? Could
Yeah,
you
he
send it
is.
on- Do you mind sending that on Twitter, please? If you can. I don't know if you can. If not, I could try to find it. Let me see.
Here's the
He sent it.
churros lightsaber. And they're sour. I
Oh,
don't
here it
like
is.
sour,
Okay.
man.
Let me screenshot it.
Sour blue raspberry and spiced red cinnamon. Pop rocks on a churro. Yeah.
The churro flavors and combinations and so forth, that's been a big, big thing at Disney Resort. So no surprise that they're bringing that whole thing back. They used to have like a death by chocolate, Darth by chocolate kind of thing that was really, really good for years and years, but apparently too expensive to offer it this time around. So
Here it is.
There.
So the new lightsaber swizzle sticks coming to Disneyland. They aren't even straws. It's just, I don't know, a stick.
It's a swizzle stick.
What's it's just a light up stick?
I have no idea.
Okay, gotcha. It's cool, but
I'm
yeah,
wearing a big hat. I don't know. Big brain.
Yeah,
Swizzle stick for lightsabers.
cool though.
Interesting. Oh yeah, what does Vash have here?
yeah, this is me trying this whole thing.
Trying the blue milk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would get it again.
Nah.
He's
One
like,
and done.
nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Nah, I will. We are getting down to, how about this, Chris? It's a pretzel.
What? That's a pretzel?
Yeah, with
What's
cream
on
cheese,
it?
cream cheese, taro, sweetened condensed milk, topped with chocolate cream cookie crumbs.
Yo, I can't even imagine the calories on that.
Mm-hmm.
It would drip everywhere. You'd have purple substance all over you.
May the
That's
swizzle be
gross.
with you. Yeah. Now we get into the cute stuff.
Okay, this is great. This is when I imagine when I think Star Wars treats
Yeah.
and desserts and all that. That's cute. I will give them that. That's clever.
Gung Ho Mac in the chat is a big fan of the Wookiee cookie. He likes that furry cookie. I don't know what it is, but
I would like the Millennium Falcon. I guess that's a
yeah,
chocolate
what is
top.
that? It's
Chocolate.
the Wookiee cookie, Millennium Falcon. Yeah, chocolate lollipop.
I know my chocolate. I love chocolate.
What are these lightsabers? This pretzel? Yeah,
Um,
pretzel lightsabers. Probably
yeah.
$50.
You know what's crazy is that you can easily make this at home. You know, you can just you have your own Star Wars day at home better with the correct and great movies. That's not Disney.
All right, what do I have to get Krista for her to make me some Wookiee cookies?
The ingredients.
All right.
Pretty good.
That's it.
Yo, what's up, Wiley Dave? I just showed off the
Hey!
present you sent me, man. I just
Pretty
sent
awesome.
How you doing, brother?
Wow, Wiley Dave is the one, huh?
Then we have these are the novelty items. So, all right, I'm gonna give him credit. That popcorn bucket is kind of cool.
That is pretty
I
clean.
can
Yeah.
give him that because it lights up. It's a Death Star,
Mm-hmm.
original trilogy. You know, all that stuff. So we
Is that
have
a sipper?
that is, yeah. Hold on, Death Star. Yeah, the coaxium sipper.
Okay.
Okay, this is from Solo, a Star Wars movie. That stupid coaxium that's in the freaking
Ride too.
Smuggler's Run ride right now. The Star Wars, the Solo, a Star Wars movie that nobody watched.
Let's name an entire ride on that and not incorporate stuff from the films.
So
that we
that's
bought.
the sipper, but then that's the Death Star popcorn bucket that lights up. That's cool. I'm gonna give him that. Ivan, you're there now. Pick this up. All right, come on.
Is it out
we
right
have
now?
steel tumblers, and if you look, it looks like a lot of classic characters on there. That's for sure.
The ones that
Alright.
sell.
I'm saying. And then this thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the.
This is
Boba-
at Disneyland, though. I don't think we're getting this.
Oh, there's the. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay.
Skywalker lightsaber swizzle stick served with blue raspberry slushy.
That sounds good.
So is it a-
Non-alcoholic. I'll take one.
It's a swizzle stick. Here is
Oh,
the
they
other
sold
sipper.
that last time.
Yeah, they had these here in Orlando,
They're recycling them.
but
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Tauntaun. Was that here
That's
too?
cool. No, that wasn't here. That is
Mm-mm.
that being sold? No, it's Disneyland. Okay. Wow.
They had extras of the sippers, so they had to
Mhm.
move their inventory right there. It's interesting because you hear about the Mara Jade lightsaber. That's
Yeah, we
Beyonce
talked about
there.
that too. That's kind of crazy.
It's wild.
I'm just saying, original classic stuff. Here's the Jawa sticker and another popcorn bucket.
That's cool though. Okay. I like the
Clone Wars.
merchandise.
Clone Trooper. Yeah.
And we have
Oh.
this sipper with a crazy straw.
Mm. Mm.
Limited 10 per people. They're trying to get rid of them.
10.
Here's
Who's
some of the
buying
other
10?
stuff that you could get.
Hold back.
This seems more appealing.
There's
than
a
the other
frog in
food.
that drink.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. But this looks a little more appealing food wise than what we just looked at before.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Yeah, then they have like a kid.
They don't have to go so extra with it. You know what I mean? Like, just keep it simple. We like burgers. We like chicken fingers. Like, maybe put a little, touch of Star Wars or a little lightsaber packaging, something. We just want the regular food. Don't make it too crazy.
Just a touch.
That's it exactly.
That's it. Just a touch.
Last thing I want to look at before we close is we got our first. Oh, I have too many tabs open. Sorry.
Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc.
Uh-oh.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, it's Monsters Inc. We got our
Mhm.
first look. Oh my gosh, Jay.
Did you close it? Oh no.
Do you need a link?
Please be patient with him.
I got it.
He's wearing his thinking cap today.
We got our first look at the Monsters Inc. ride that's going to replace Muppet Land, and they gave us a little video
Of what
So,
it looks like or what it's going to be
what
about.
it's going to be when you ride. So you sit.
Concept.
So you sit in these things here. Those are the chairs. Let me just play the whole thing.
Yeah.
In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's it.
Yeah. Close the volume and just let it replay as we talk about it, because this is something. What do you guys think?
I actually think it's a pretty clever idea. The idea of like a vertical lift right from the load station is actually a pretty decent concept, because you got to think, right? You don't want this to take up a ton of space, but you also, as Pete Doctor was describing this, didn't want like a clickety-clack, load lift hill in order to get this momentum started. So in order to start from an elevated position is actually a pretty clever idea. You can also see that the vehicles actually rotate into position,
Yes.
which is a very interesting concept right there as well.
Mhm.
I actually was pretty impressed with this aspect of it, but again, I mean, we have seen, coasters that have what is it, vertical lifts or vertical drops and so forth. Hagrid's, right?
Yeah.
It does the opposite effect. So I don't know. I looked at the track as well because they showcased it at D23 Ultimate Fan Event. Didn't look all that exciting, so I gotta see more.
Yeah.
I have heard that this ride is extremely short.
I could see that. I could see that.
It's all about the pre-room presentation. So you go into a room and you watch a film. You go into the next room and you watch a film. You go into the next room.
It's like soaring.
And then it's like, okay, now let's get on and give it a shot. And then you zip through a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you're done. Yeah.
A Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah. It's like a roller coaster in the sky. I probably won't be able to do it because I don't like the fast rides and I don't like being strapped in like that. That gives me too much, a claustrophobic feeling. But Jay's gonna go on it. I'll be on the
If I can fit on it, yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the merchandise store, yeah.
The
best
merchandise.
The best aspect about these are inverted coasters is the kind of elements, right? Is the kind of inversions that you can make and so forth. We don't see any of that from this specific coaster. And yeah, it is kind of a small show building. And I think you're right, Jay. I think it will be pretty slow because, I'm sorry, fast in terms of ride experience, right? It's not going to be that long because the track is just not there.
Yeah, it's not. That's like a lot of people enjoy the Tron Light Cycle Run ride here at Magic Kingdom. The thing is, if you waited 2 hours to get on the ride is less than a minute long. You have you done it yet, Vosh? You haven't done the ride.
Tron, yeah. Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, you have done it.
The initial launch is very, very good, but that's kind of its selling point.
That's it. When it launches outside, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's cool, and you like get a glimpse, and then it goes inside, and it just kind of slows down, and then you got to get off.
As soon as you get into it, yeah, you got to get off.
Yeah, it's like
And here's the
48
other thing, Jay.
seconds or something like that. It's like very, very short. So
Extremely short. Positive G's, great, but also those ride vehicles, they're looking pretty rough. I saw some video being shared about those. Not good.
I rode it first time I rode it was in Shanghai Disney in China.
Oh.
So I wasn't like over like I got to ride it when it got here. I waited till they got rid of virtual queue, and then the line was really, and I just did a video for Park Hoppin. So Justin for $5. Jay looks like Krista made him wear that hat.
Kinda. There's some backstory to it.
It
I
is
bought it
Mario
for him.
Day.
Yes.
You know, Vosh got the red in the back.
Mhm.
I'm wearing
Red and green.
Mario was in Donkey Kong. So
That's it. We got it planned out.
it's the best thing I could come up with.
Mhm.
Dang, I don't know. I like Monsters Inc. and FUJ.
Look, I have wanted a door coaster for a while now. Actually, this concept goes back years. I think Big Doctor even talked about that. It's like, oh yeah, or maybe the Imagineer that was on stage. I can't remember. But at this presentation of South by Southwest, they talked about how, yeah, we've been looking forward to developing this and putting this in the parks since the movie came out. And yes, that's absolutely accurate. This has been in the works for forever. So to finally get this is great. But again, at what cost? Muppets? Short ride by
Yeah,
Tron?
that's the thing. That's the thing. Well, we're almost at that 1 hour mark, and Krista has something she wants to share.
Yes. So if you're looking for a custom or pre-built PC, head on over to metapcs.com. The link is in the pinned post, and use code 199 for a discount. That is code 199 for a discount. Jay will be very happy. And we have other things too, like accessories, cases. So head on over to metapcs.com and check it out. Again, that's code 199 for a discount. I didn't have
It's
to
in
read
the
anything.
pinned comment.
That's it.
Yeah. So
Hail
go
to the
check it out.
199.
That's it.
And that's all the time we have for today. Vosh, thanks for joining us again. You're always welcome. I just throw you the link, and if you make it, you make it. I think it's great. So what you got going on, good sir?
Tomorrow we're going to be talking about all of what we just described here, actually, for this South by Southwest conference right here. It's, I mean, you got 4 segments right there, right? And it's there's plenty of conversation to be had. Going to have that with Jonas, maybe Culture, maybe Marvin, who knows? But love having that discussion over there on that Park Place. It's going to be, 11 Eastern now? Yes? Time zone fits? Okay.
Time change.
And then, yes, and then 3 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have T3PO Live, where we're going to be talking more about theme parks from all around the world. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, I'll send you the link, Jay, and if you make
Absolutely.
it, great.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
You know, we had a twister warning this morning at Disney and Universal, right where I live.
Oh.
It was almost considered of shutting the park down, but it blew away. It was early this morning. I got the warning alert on my app. And then even Ryan during daily was like, "Did you get a tornado warning?" It's like, yeah, but it went away. So that'd have been kind of crazy to be on like Pirates of the Caribbean and then a twister hits. Like, wow, this ride gotten such an upgrade. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. That's
Krista, what you got going on?
Tonight we're gonna be on locals.
Do you want me to
something
share that?
Yeah, I was about to say something else, but we're gonna be on locals. Something about sports. I don't know much about it, but I'll be there. So if you're a local supporter, check that out. And also, we have a new video that just dropped on Park Hoppin. Jay, if you want to share the screen. So if you want to go check that out, give it a like, give it a thumbs down, whatever you want to do. But make sure you're subscribed and put the notification bell on because we go live every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, hear me ramble and Ryan correct me. It's a great thing. That's how it works. Anyway, that's it from all of us. I get to take this hat off now.
Oh.
See you guys at the park.